December 28, 2004. He likes to train pets and play volleyball. His ambition is to become a canine officer. So let's welcome Hrishikesh.
Namaste. You and I are not different from this flag, but only from its appearance. We all are same, but not the thoughts. Many people break us. For example, taking out the flowers, break you into two and throwing them into trash can. So once, when I joined swimming 4 years back, I was a bit fat. So my swimming sir told, "You are just a fat and short guy. What will you swim?" I got very angry and very upset. I got a new challenge. So the next time I have to make my swimming fast. So every weekend morning I'd go to another swimming center, practice there and increase my speed. So one day when they were taking me for one competition, I gave my name. So they took me for their name and they recorded. You don't believe, from 25 seconds I reached to 18 seconds. It's 25 meters. So then the next day I went right next to him and I answered straight to his face. Can you guess what did I tell?
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Yes, I said, don't judge anyone by their appearance. What does it mean? It means that never judge anyone by their looks, judge them by their thoughts. As Auntie said, you should never judge by looking them, just judge them by their thoughts. You know my dad? He's a cool dad. Raise your hand, how many of you have cool dad? Put them all together, you will get my dad. But he doesn't look so cool. You know my mom? She always says me to study. Raise your hand whoever mom says to study. Put them all together, you will get my mom. Once, I had got less marks in period test 1. She had got very angry and she had come to my tuition. And she knocked the door. When my ma'am opened, she saw her and she was like, "Wow, she's so beautiful." And the same day, after a few minutes, she saw the Raudra avatar of my mother. She was like, "Oh my God, Hrishikesh, is that your mother?" Then I told my ma'am, laughing, "Ma'am, please don't judge anyone by their cover, by their appearance." And after then, what can you tell Ushanti by her appearance? She is a simple teacher, but if you hear her background, she is a very famous person in Mandya. She is a daughter of an educational minister, Shankare Gowda sir. Correct, Auntie? She is a diverse doctorate and now she have taken a new concept of education. She have 2 schools, Kriya Academy for Learning and Chigru Montessori. And when I was studying in Chigru Montessori, she had told me one thing. I think if she remembers, it's good. She had told me, "Son, I see something in you, but I don't know what it is. If you stay in my school, we can bring that something in you." And I actually found something in myself, that I can speak English very fluently. I was not very good in speaking. Then after a few years, my coach, volleyball coach, she saw me playing. I didn't know volleyball at all. I didn't know the name. And when she came and when she saw playing, she told the same thing what she told. "Kid, I saw something, I know something there is in you, but I don't know what it is. If you play volleyball, we can see something what is in you." And now I'm a volleyball player and I've become a captain in many matches and so on. So many people does like that. And like Ushanti, she brought me here to Toastmaster and made me to become a good speaker. And many people like Nitin sir and Somsekhar sir took me inside the trash can and made me into the whole flower again. Don't judge a book by its cover. Thank you.
I think everybody has their own individual way of speaking. I can see that it's all different. You're all different, unique in your style, and blooming, right? And Rishikesh, what a speech, man! Huh? And you brought a prop. The way in confidence you removed the flower and put it. It reminded me of a speech in a world contest. Dhananjay, Did you see his speech? So it was similar style, throwing and all that. It requires a lot of courage. But you did it in style and adapted to your speech. That was very important. Doing something connected to speech very well. And you give an example, personal example, not some example of, some stories and all that. So when you give a personal example, what happens?